All right, hi everybody. Welcome to the first edition of Amigos Magic the Gathering. We have gathered here in Amigos Studios to play Magic. This is an idea that I had several months ago. When do you think I gave you this idea?
Was it?
I think it was about January.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I was like, and I don't even know what happened, but I was just like, man, I want to get into cards again, but I only want to get into cards that I know.
Sure.
Because the problem is, oh, by the way, if you don't know, this is Amigo Chad.
Hey.
And he is my magic guy. He's the guru. So anyway, we started playing Magic really after Revised. It was really like the beginning of 4th edition when we started playing Magic.
It was like 95.
Yeah. But I ended up with a lot of Revised cards because they were so cheap.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times you could buy Revised cards for cheaper than 4th edition cards because at the time 4th edition cards looked nicer.
Sure.
You know, like the inks were darker and all that stuff. And so at any rate, whenever I try to play Magic, like we try to play Commander or something, Commander was really like, it's not a good format for somebody just coming back to the game anyway, because every card is like 15 miles of text.
Sure. Oh yeah.
And so, but anyway, I was like, I only want to play with cards that I know what they are. Mm-hmm. So I asked Chad, do you think it would be possible for you to make a deck of cards and each deck, make 5 monocolor decks and make each deck under... How much was it?
We were shooting for like around $20.
Yeah, around $20 a piece. So, mostly commons, but some uncommons also, and maybe like 1 rare a piece or something like that. Oh, I do want to take a second and fire up the browser and put our classification, which is the first time I've ever had to do this, under Magic the Gathering. So go ahead.
Yeah, so one of the challenges of that restriction is to, well, for one, is there enough playable cards in that price point that you could also make the decks balanced as well? And so that was kind of a challenge. And I think it ended up working out pretty well. And depending on what we'll see, there's actually some legit cards in those decks. Like the red has lightning bolts. The white has some swords to plowshares. So I mean, there's some actual like good stuff in it. Blue has counter spells. What we did was we used a website, Cool Stuff Inc. Got most of the cards through some discounts and stuff from buying a lot there. We were able to get a pretty sizable discount on the things, 15% on the singles, and so we were able to get all of the cards for that $100 mark.
Yeah. So this is $100 in cards total, which is pretty good. I mean, when you consider the price of a competitive standard deck.
Sure.
Now, I don't think you could get 5 standard decks for $100.
No,
that would be competitive.
No.
And I'm not saying that these decks are competitive in any way either, but the idea is that we wanted to make 5 balanced decks,
right?
That that you could play against each other, because what we're going to do is we have these lands right here. These are not lands. I thought that these were lands. These must have been cards that we took out.
Yeah.
We do have 5 lands that this is how we choose. I thought this was how we did this. Yeah. We've got 5 lands, and we just draw. We each take 1, and then that's how we know what deck we're going to play with. Mm-hmm. I thought that I put those lands aside. Are those them? But that seems like more than 5 cards. Maybe I just stuck like...
Yeah, that's...
Okay, it's because they're sleeved. That was what was throwing me off. So anyway, why don't you shuffle those up, Chad, and pick you one.
Yeah, the other neat kind of parameter about all this is that they're I guess we mentioned it, but these are all revised cards, and so there's a lot of cool things that ended in revised that weren't reprinted in 4th edition and stuff. And so I tried to go through the list of things that fit that parameter and to add some of those things that didn't make it the cut to 4th. And we're not talking about things like obviously the dual lands and that sort of stuff, but just some of the cheaper cards that kind of probably didn't. I guess it was deemed that they weren't very successful. So,
right, but they can still be successful playing against other cards in Revive.
Yes, in theory. So we're gonna try and make them successful, maybe.
Right.
So okay, I'll take that one.
Okay, I'll take this one.
All right.
White against red. Oh, the classic matchup. Not really. Okay. I'll take away the rest of these. So this is the first time we played some matches with blue against red. Our first sort of trial of this, which was a while ago.
Yeah.
So this is the first time that this particular matchup has been tried. In fact, I need to ultra shuffle these cards because none of the land's been shuffled in yet.
Just to kind of show an idea of what I was talking about. Here's an example of a card that is in the red deck that was it wasn't reprinted after revised. This Rock Hydra. Now, is it any good? I don't know, but it looks cool, and that's really the kind of the idea about this is getting some use of some things that aren't probably used much anymore.
Yeah. Hey, Uber Scuba Driver. Absolutely, man. All right. So this was, I don't know if this was really effective land shuffling or not. Mostly because I shouldn't have put the cards face down because then I forgot what cards were what. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
No, I've got Pearled Unicorn on top for the first. So. So where did you pick up these playmats from?
The now defunct Second Chance Games that was in Milton. I've had these a while. Yeah, so.
What would you say is the place, the biggest local scene? Where is it going down? Is it still at the Mound in South Charleston?
Yeah, I can't think of it.
It's some kind of a Star Wars reference, like Imperial Assault or something like that?
No.
Oh.
It's escaping me. Like, I'm just thinking of the place in Milton, and I can't think of the name of that one right now.
All right, I'm sure it'll come to you.
Yeah, there's one in Huntington too, Hometown Hobbies, and that's that they have a lot of people there. I don't. The Lost Legion is the
Lost
story.
Legion?
Yeah,
I know it's some kind of Star Wars thing.
That's Star Wars?
I don't know.
Okay.
What is Lost Legion? Is that from something else?
I have no idea.
Okay.
No clue. I guess it could be maybe, but I don't know because there's like several of them around, but yeah, they're not. I think they're open and stuff, and you can go buy things, but I don't think that they're doing that kind of gaming and stuff. So they're surviving on product sales right now, which no game store does that anymore.
Right.
It's all like sanctioned play at this point. So it's
yeah, that doesn't seem like a recipe for good times.
No.
Okay. I do want to maybe move this. I'd like to show a little bit of our, the more I think about this, I think it makes more sense to flip this again.
Okay.
Let's do, nope. Like that.
Okay.
And then you can see our total play field as well.
Okay.
You know, that way if people are wondering about land and stuff like that.
Yeah.
make
Okay.
them.
Cool.
Okay, so I've drawn 7 cards. Okay.
Yep.
So, how do we decide who goes first?
Doesn't matter. However.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Now I don't draw first, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Are you keeping your hand?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, absolutely. I'm keeping my hand. How about you?
As am I.
Okay. Okay. So start things off. Plains. Bam.
Okay. Play mountain.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. So really, we should like no. Like put it up there like halfway, and then when we actually, this is like the creature area.
Sure.
So.
Okay, we can do it that way.
No, you can still. I would still put it up like that. See that still lets you see it on there, but then it also leaves us a strip here.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see. I'm gonna play a. Mon's Goblin Raider, and then I'll be done.
Cool. All right. Get ready. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. All right. Mesa Pegasus.
Okay, cool.
It's flying and it bans.
Yep.
All right,
cool.
So Mon's Goblin Raider, did that one come back in 4th edition?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it did.
Do you still see it around today?
I would doubt it.
Mm.
All right. I'll swing for 1.
Okay, and I will take it.
Okay. 19. Gonna play another Cons. And
Overrun.
And I'll play an Iron Star.
What's the limit? 4 in a deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that still the way it is in Magic?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Any red spell gives you 1 life. That's pretty good. All right, get ready.
Okay.
Double up. COP red.
Nice. So the aim is to hopefully like overrun his ability to be able to pay. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Right.
So we'll see if that's true or not.
And I'll swing with the Mace Pegasus.
Okay. I'm gonna go to 19.
Okay. Let's get these up just a tad here.
I'm gonna play another Mons.
Man.
Yep, I know. And I'm gonna pay the 1 and gain the. So I'm back at 20.
You don't have a Siobhan Dragon in there, do you?
No, the rare is the Rock Hydra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna swing for 2.
Okay, and I'll block 1 with COP.
Okay, so you'll take 1, go to 18, and then I'm done.
Okay.
So one of the things that with this white deck that I tried to do is I added each of these the circle of protections in it to potentially hose the other player, though because there's like 1 of each color. If you're obviously not playing the other color, then you have a bunch of dead cards in your hand.
So it sort of balances out. It's a luck thing, which I like.
Yeah.
Did I just draw? Did I already draw?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. First things first. Nice Pegasus.
Okay.
Disenchant.
Okay.
And swing with
Okay. Go back to 19. And then you're good?
Yep.
All right. I'll swing for 3.
Okay. I will take all 3.
Okay, 15. And I'll play an Uthden Troll.
Oh, it regenerates.
Yes. And then I will be done.
Okay. He's 2/2.
Yep.
Man. Tricky. Is that a common troll?
I think it's an uncommon. That was another card that didn't get reprinted in 4th. I don't believe.
Is it fair to ask how many of those are in the deck?
I think there's 4.
Man.
I think.
That's not good. That's not good for my future prospects.
Well, there's a couple things in there that could help you out. So.
Well, I mean, as long as I've got the COP, as long as you don't, if you destroy that, it's going to be over pretty quick, I think.
Well, the good news is that red has no way to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no enchantment destruction?
Well, not without...
What about artifact?
Oh, there's lots of artifacts.
Oh, no. I mean, target artifact or shatter? Shatter.
Yeah, but that's just artifacts. Yeah, there's shatters in this deck.
Okay. Swing for 2.
Okay. Go to 17. Yeah, so... There's like weird ways for red to get rid of enchantments, but they're like kind of unreliable, and there weren't any that exists at this time in the history.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, done.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'll play an ATOG.
Okay.
And then I will be done.
Okay, let's move these up a little bit. All right, I love the art for ATOG.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's one of the few Antiquities cards that I kept, just because I think it looks cool.
Yeah, it is neat.
It's weird. Antiquities came out in '94, right?
Correct.
So, what cards, like, besides ATOG, what cards, I guess a bunch of cards were reprinted from, like, the earlier expansions before they got put into revised, right?
Yeah, so, like, are you, let me make sure I understand this. So, like, other things like ATOG that got, there's a lot.
Basalt Monolith, wasn't that in the dark first? Or no, that was just in the basic set.
Yeah, there are several, like Desert Twister.
Was that from Arabian Nights?
Yeah. And there's a bunch of different things like that, so, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Sarah Angel.
Yep.
Bam. Oh, I didn't untap. So if you're playing with like a real jerky guy in the tournament and you forget to untap, is it like or is he allowed to be like, no, you didn't untap, so those just stay tapped and you can't attack?
No.
Or are you forced to untap each turn?
Yeah. So that's like you'll get like a warning for like gameplay error or something like that. So I mean, it can't not happen. But yeah, you'll get like
some sort of a sanction.
Yeah, and I guess if you did it multiple times, then it would then you could get,
because then you'd just be like being a jerk.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right, I'm swinging with the Mesa Pegasi.
Okay, I'll take 2. So
what does that put you at?
15. 15. So we're both at 15 then.
All right.
Yeah. That's funny. Another Mons.
Yeah. Got the whole clan.
Okay, so I'll swing with these guys.
Okay. So that is 1. So 5, 4, 6.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll block your troll with the COP. See, what I think is that you have like a lightning bolt or something in your hand, but then I wonder, why would you just not cast the lightning bolt right off the bat? And because it goes 3. Yeah. So I'm just going to let everything else through.
Okay. So you'll take 4. Okay. It's 11. I'm done.
Okay. right. Swing for 6. Done.
Okay. So okay. Yeah, like, so I believe that you have one.
Okay.
Yep. So yes, I did have a lightning bolt of man.
Right. Yeah. I figured that was the case.
Yep.
And so, could you imagine? Like, are there any collectible card games where creatures actually take like persistent damage? Wasn't the WoW card game like that?
I don't remember now.
Okay. Because I think in Hearthstone, creatures do take persistent damage, right?
I think that's correct. I think it's like, I think maybe. But
yeah, because the creatures definitely don't heal up after the end of your turn in Hearthstone.
Yeah, I don't think they do they?
No. And since Hearthstone was so like based on the WoW card game, I was wondering, but it would just be a nightmare to keep track of that.
Yeah, it might. It might. I don't remember. Yeah, I barely remember anything about WoW. I want to think that they don't. I don't think that there was like. I think they just died, like they died, kind of a thing. In a lot of ways, it was kind of better because it had there was like you could use anything as like to pay for the cost of the cards.
Right.
So like you could like lay it like it'd be like a generic like land essentially kind of a thing. I forget what they were called.
Almost kind of like Race for the Galaxy.
Yeah. Well, that was no good. Yeah. So it was fun, but the main issue was there wasn't anyone around that played. Like me and one of my friends did, but we had to go to Columbus to do anything if we wanted to play.
Right. Whatever happened to Mike?
He is the website administrator for Putnam County Schools, I think.
That's weird, because I've never come across him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he does. I know.
Of course, I don't really. The website is just like such a nebulous thing.
I think it's.
But he works at Winfield Middle School then, because that's where all the offices are.
I'd have to look. Like, I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Now I'm actually curious. I'm gonna look real quick because I think it probably tells. He's for the overall West Virginia Department of Education.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, he was at Kanawha County, but now he's like he's the main guy for the state. So.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, Ed. So, all right, well, number 2.
Yep.
We'll see if White can take
sweep it.
Yeah, 2-0 it. All right, I will play first this time.
Okay. So when you take a misdeal, you just draw one fewer card. Is that right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So like, well, what you'll do is you would You shuffle it in, you draw 7, and then you just put 1 back.
But you can't. When you take a misdeal, you have to. It's an all or nothing thing, right?
Yeah, right.
So you can't just like mulligan certain cards and
correct.
put certain cards
Yeah.
back. Okay, I think that's a thing in Hearthstone you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a time period when you could do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do it like that.
I can understand because like if you've got a killer combo that you can like construct before the game even begins.
Yeah.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Sure go.
Okay. Dong 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 dong. Brass man.
All right. Cool. Let's see. I'll play an ATOG.
Cool.
And then I'll be done.
Man, that's not what Brass Man wants to see.
Yeah, he is. Well, neither one of them.
Oh, wait a minute! You can't feed. You can't feed the Brass Man to ATOG. Okay,
No.
I forgot about what ATOG did.
Yeah, it's only my artifacts.
Okay, man, ATOG will be unstoppable.
Right.
if he and it gives him a +2/+2 counter.
There is a card. There's like this. There is something that does something like that. I can't think what it is, but there is something that can like just like everything.
All right, and I will swing with the Brass Man.
I'll block with ATOG.
All right, I'm taking that back. Never mind. I forgot how attacking worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be done.
Oh, can you turn that off? It's on the right in the middle. Big. Yeah. There you go. Now here's a card I haven't played with in a long time. Samite Healer.
Okay, cool.
And I'll swing with the Mace of Pegasus.
Okay. I will take that. Go to 19. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So in your turn, I'll lightning bolt him.
Okay.
And I will shatter him.
Okay.
All right.
Is there anything that buries target artifact? Can you bury like artifacts? So they can't be like
regenerated?
Back? Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably something that does that. Like Crumble might. It's a green card.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that probably is one. Let's see here. Play an Iron Star.
Okay.
And I'll swing for 1.
I will take it.
All right. And then I'm done.
I will play Pearled Unicorn.
Okay.
And I will. The Samite Healer is throwing the perfume bottle at you.
All right, right on. All right, I'm at 18. Okay. Let's see here. Play an Orcish Artillery.
What's that?
It does 2 damage to any target and then 3 to me.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. Classic red card.
Yep. Okay, then I'll be done after that.
Okay. And that is a 1/3. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna play this land, and I will Swords to Plowshares that bad boy.
Okay.
Can't have that around.
All right.
And
it's power, right?
right.
Okay, so I'll gain a life.
And I'll also play a White Knight.
Okay.
And I will swing with the Pearled Unicorn.
Okay, I'll take it. Go 17.
Hey Picard, how's it going, man?
The Rod of Ruin.
Yeah, that's definitely an example of like early Magic artwork that probably looks better now in its current incarnation.
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, so I will be done.
Okay. All right. I'm going to draw. Play a Savannah Lions.
Okay, cool.
The white deck is actually pretty offensively strong
in
this game. Okay. And I will swing with these two guys.
Okay. So I'm going to block the ATOG with him. I'm going to sacrifice this, so he's going to be a 3/4.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So is that just until the end of turn?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yep. And so I'll take 2 and go to 15.
Cool.
Yep. All right. And okay.
Now having never mind.
Okay. So
on the stack, damage is resolved at the very end, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like if he had first strike, he wouldn't deal his damage before you had time to sack the
yeah, because like
right?
basically there's like everything happens like only the damage you can't respond to the actual damage now, but like everything that happens when you're attacking, like there's like a back and forth like time of stuff to do things.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. So
hey, bomb the base, Mitsuyama.
So I'm gonna play a Mons Goblin right now. I'm gonna pay the 1.
Did they ever talk about who Mon was, like in the lore?
I don't know. I never like.
Did you ever read any of the novels?
No.
Because I'm sure there are novels.
Yeah. And then I'll play another ATOG.
Man.
And then I will be done.
ATOG he's common, right? Or is he uncommon?
Yeah, it's a common. It's a common.
All right. Untap. Ooh, double trouble.
Right.
Brass Man.
Yep.
And another Mesa Pegasus.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll just swing with Savannah Lions and Pearled Unicorn.
Okay. So let's see. I'm going to I'll block the Savannah Lion with him.
Okay.
The Mons.
I'll tap the Samite Healer to prevent a damage too.
Okay. Oh, that's right. And let's see here. We'll ATOG and sack that.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right, you're up. Yeah, the ATOGs have worked well for this game.
Yeah.
Although I'm still like, red has not been producing offensively the way that it should, I don't think.
Not really, no. Okay, so I'll play a Dragon Whelp.
Okay.
I'll swing for 2.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm at 18, right?
17.
17. Okay. Man. That dragon whelp's going to be tough to deal with.
Until you probably draw a Sarah.
Right.
Or a swords.
Right. That's the... Banding doesn't like give other creatures flying, does it?
No. So like what the banding does
It's
is,
like a blocking technique, right? Or can you band while attacking?
So like whenever I, so let's say that like I attack with these two guys, okay? And you decide you're gonna block with like a bunch of people. You decide how the blocking is handled, but with banding, I decide how the damage, how the blocking is like resolved. So like if you like double blocked with like with this, I would like
you would choose how the damage is distributed.
Yeah,
unless I had banding.
Right.
One of those guys had banding, and then I would choose.
Yeah,
okay,
correct.
so banding is just a defensive technique. It's not like
Right.
what I was thinking is like maybe the Mesa Pegasus would band together with the Savannah Lions, pick up the Savannah Lions in her talons, and like
Right.
you know.
I
give
mean,
it flying.
you can use it as in offense as well, because you're still the one deciding how it's.
So if I band Mesa Pegasus and Savannah Lions together in attack, and you blocked with two ATOGs.
Yeah, it's not going to actually be very effective in in this situation. I mean, it would be like, because I can't. I mean, like I could obviously block that, and so what's going to happen?
Right, because you still. It's not like I ever get to assign the blockers. You still assign the blockers no matter what.
Right.
Okay.
You're just choosing to
Okay.
assign the damage.
Okay. Well, I might as well just go ahead.
I'm pretty sure that's all how that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the way I'll believe it from now on.
Yeah. No one really.
No one fully
banding
understands banding.
Because I think the last time banding was printed was in. Besides like some sort of like time shifted thing was in Weatherlight, so it was 97.
Oh wow, so long ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna swing with all my dudes except for Mesa. Except for Mesa Pegasus. Oh. Okay. Yeah. No. So, if I band Mesa Pegasus and Savannah Lions together and then attack as one.
Okay, so you're making me have to look all this up.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing right
okay.
now. Yeah, so I'm checking this
Rule
out.
check.
Yeah. Yeah, no one uses band anymore, so
that's why we're doing this, for the benefit of all those players that are bringing back Revised. So if you're in the chat right now and you know the rule on banding, please feel free to let us know. Banding offensively, how does it work?
All right, so this is what I'm okay. So it says any number of attacking creatures with banding can join together with up to one attacking creature without banding.
Okay.
The defending player must either block the entire band or allow it to be unblocked.
Oh, okay.
If a blocking creature can block any one creature in the band, it can block the entire band.
Okay. Well, that's great then.
So it says, example, given creature with banding attacks and bands with a creature with flying, the opposing player isn't allowed to block the entire band with whatever. So, okay. So you're going to do that. You're going to.
So I'm going to ban the Mesa Pegasus and the Savannah Lions together.
Yeah, and it says, in addition, if the attacking creature with banding becomes blocked, the attacking player chooses how the damage from the blocking creature is assigned.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And so I'm going to swing with Brassman and with these two.
Okay.
And these are a band. They're banded together.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna block the band with this dragon whelp.
Okay.
I'm gonna pump it up to make it a 3/3.
Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Okay, if it's a 3/3, I can't do anything about it.
I think they will.
They both die, but the dragon whelp also dies.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So banding it can be useful.
Yes.
And then the brass band gets through.
Right. 4/1. So I'm at 15. Okay. All right. And that's done for that. All right. Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh, brass band doesn't untap. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to first of all swing for 2.
Okay. And I will block with Samite Healer, and then I'll tap Samite Healer.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That works.
So one gets through.
One. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna play a Granite Gargoyle.
Oh.
So he has a defense boost.
Okay.
Yep. So
I've never seen Granite Gargoyle before.
It's a card that ended in Revised.
Oh, okay.
So that's why
awesome.
I used it.
Yeah, it looks cool too.
Yep. Then I'll be done.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be real handy. It's going to be hard to get rid of.
So you have to pay the 1 to untap the brass man. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Banalish Hero.
Yep. More banding shenanigans.
Yep. And he's 2/2. You can pump him up a lot.
Yep.
All right, I'm done.
Gonna swing for 2. Flying.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, 14, and I'm done.
Okay. Play a White Knight.
Yep.
And 1, 2. Guess I will band my Banalish Hero and my Brass Man together.
Okay.
And they will attack as 1.
Okay.
So it's a 2/3 basically.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Okay.
Go 13.
All right, and I'm done.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna play a fireball.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm doing it for I'm paying 2, and I'm gonna do so there's the 2 for the first, and then I'm paying 3 for each additional target beyond the first. Okay. So 2, 2, 2.
X damage total divided evenly. It's divided. You can't just add an extra mountain per target.
Okay, hold on.
So you can't do that.
Right, okay, all right. So it is, so 5. Okay, let's redo it. I think I can kill 2 guys.
Yeah.
So. Yep. So, we'll kill those 2 guys.
Okay, so you would need 2. Let's see. So you need. So
there's 2, 4, and then the extra 1.
Right. Yep. That's it.
Okay. And I will swing for 4.
All right. I will block 1 with my Samite healer and then negate the damage.
Okay, and you'll take 2. All right, 12, and then I'm done. They once made a version of this that actually had some like algebra stuff where it said, does X damage total divided evenly to Y number of targets, where Y is the value of X plus 1.
And it was the oh, hold on a second. Hello, hello. Hello, dear.
So you wanted only egg and butter?
Yep, just eggs and butter.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, thanks, dear. Okay, love you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye. So that's cool. Hopefully this will just spring back into action too. Like, maybe. Wouldn't that be great? It's not gonna happen. It should happen though. Let's see. Let's just relaunch it. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I was wondering what would happen if that happened.
Right.
And now we know.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty easy fix.
Yeah. All right. So it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's your hand, maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh, man. Nothing good in my hand.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna swing for 2.
Okay, I'll go to 11.
So it's pretty close, but you definitely have the advantage right now.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
I'll attack for 4.
Okay. I will sadly sacrifice the Benalis hero. Oh no, I can't block him. He's flying.
Right.
Boy. I'll take it all.
Okay, 8. Then I'll play an Uthden Troll. That's that regenerating 2/2 guy from before.
He's no good.
All right, and then I'm done after that.
Okay. All right, finally. Let's see. I'll pay and tap him. I'll pay to swords him.
Okay.
And so you get
2. Okay. 13.
Okay. And I will. Oh man. That up control is going to be hard to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just going to. I can't do anything.
Okay.
I'm done. Oh, wait. No, I still can't.
Okay. I'll swing for 2.
Okay. I will block with Brassman.
Okay. And play a Mons Goblin.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
Mace of Pegasus.
All right.
And I will swing for, let's see. We'll band these two together and swing.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Okay.
11.
The Benalis Hero and Samite Healer
Right.
band
Right.
together.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, this is so bad, but I gotta play it. Wow, this is man. I feel really crummy, but I'm doing it.
Oh man, yeah, yep. That's what you do. That's why it's in there.
There's like 1 copy of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
So
right.
like what I tried to do was I tried to each deck like include like.
Oh yeah.
And so what would happen is just like with the COPs, like this would only be useful in like 1 set of matches,
Exactly,
kind of a thing.
exactly.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's see. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. I will take. Let's see. I'll block your Uthden Troll with Brassman,
Mm-hmm.
and I will take 2.
Okay.
What's that put me at? 6?
6. Yep.
Okay.
And then it's your go.
All right. I will swing with everything. I'll band Samite Healer, and actually no, I won't. I'll send everybody in.
Okay, so I will. I'll take 3.
Okay.
I'm at 8.
It's coming down to the wire.
Yep. Okay, let's see here. I'll swing for 4.
Okay. I will block one of your ATOGs with the Samite Healer and then give it prevent a point of damage.
Okay.
And take 3.
Okay. You're a 3, and then pay 4 and play a Hill Giant. So these are 3/3. And then I am done.
All right. I'll pay 1 to untap Brassman. That's it. You win.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, 2 disenchants.
Yeah.
Not helping me.
Not so much. Not so much. Well, in what if I had an artifact in play, I would have just like ate it to the ATOG.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, like the I think every deck has a card that does that, like hosing.
Right. There's like Tsunami,
Yeah.
Blight.
Yeah.
What's the mountain one? What destroys all mountains?
Or
Or is that Tsunami?
No, there is a card that does that.
Earthquake?
No, Earthquake just kills like non-flying creatures and stuff. No, I can't remember. It may not be in there, honestly, because I may have where when I did the COP thing for that one, I don't think I included the red one, but there is, I think, in it. Like if we look, we can. I think there's some stuff that. So here's a card that hosts black cards. So the Northern Paladin.
Right. Well, White Knight has protection from black.
Right. Sure. Karma is a swamp card.
Is that Karma or Kudzu?
Karma. Kudzu's green.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I just always associated that artwork with Kudzu.
Yeah, so it looks like the cards in here are mostly anti-black because I don't think maybe the anti-red one didn't exist in this at this point, but there is. Oh wait.
Hey, Judge Dave, this is all revised, man. All revised.
Oh, that is.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pick 2 new decks.
Okay, cool.
Mix it up a little bit. So, Judge Dave, these are 5 monocolor decks that contain all revised cards, and we're just playing different colors against each other to see what happens.
Yep. So this first round we were 1 for 1.
Yeah. So it was a tie. I think both those. I'd say they were evenly matched. I mean, especially that second game. That was real close. So I'm happy with the way that those turned out.
Yeah, absolutely. If we end up with the same color, we'll just redraw. So.
Yeah.
In fact, do you want to take the red and white out?
Yeah, just take the red and white out.
Okay. So, because we kind of know how that's going to look.
Right.
All right. There's mine.
Blue.
Black.
Oh, black, blue. Good. Actually, I don't think you've had a chance to play blue yet, have you?
No, but I don't know anything about this one. I've seen that one played.
Because I played blue last time.
Do you want to switch?
Yeah, let's switch.
Okay. All right. This is the one that I'm most intrigued about.
Like, okay, cool.
Like, I
have not shuffled the land in yet.
I don't know what I think about it. So.
Okay, this time as I do this, I'm going to. I guess there's one land. I guess there is some land. I don't know what happened here.
So this blue deck here, like, there is a little bit of a, so what we were talking about that it had a $20 limit, it is, but there were some things that pre-existed that didn't have to be bought that are in it. So like this card, this Vesuvian Doppelganger, like John already had it, so we didn't have to buy it. And there's some prodigal sorcerers. These are actually unlimited. And he already had those, so we just included those in it. So, but for the most part, there was it's still $20 was spent on it. So,
right.
Yeah.
Is Doppelganger still like a $20? Would you call it a $20 card?
I probably wouldn't call it that. I don't think.
Is Doppelganger one of the cards that's fallen from grace the hardest since back in the day?
I can think of I know the card that like had the worst downfall of all time. There was a card that came out in Alliances, which is a 95. I think
that's the card with set with Force of Will in it, right?
Yeah. So 95 actually is maybe it was 96, but 95 or 96. Anyway, it's called Balduvian Horde. It was red, so 2 red and 2 colorless, and it was 5/5. And the reason why it was so hyped is people were like, oh man, it's that Juzam Jin because he was a 5/5 for 4, and like that ratio really wasn't a thing. And I think you had to randomly discard a card from your hand to play it. So it was a rare $30 back then. It's now been printed as a common.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, was the 5/5 for 4 just not as good as people thought it would be with having the discard a card from your hand?
Well, it's not so much that. It's that, like, all kinds of like. So one of the things that's happened is that over time, spells have become worse and creatures have become better, and so the game has definitely shifted more towards creature. So there's just better creatures for. I mean, like,
so like now, like a 5/5 for 4 is like something you'd put in a common set.
Oh yeah. I mean, no one would even like. You might not even draft that card because it's like not very good. Because I mean, there is I mean, there's just stuff that has a much better rate, and like there's a card that's called Tarmogoyf, and it's a 2. It costs 2, and by its like regular stats, I guess it's a 1/2, but it has an ability that for each type of card in all graveyards, it gets +1/+1, and so it can quickly in like say modern on turn 2 be a 4/5. So it's a 4. It could be like a 4/5. What was I looking up?
Oh, doppelganger.
Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. I might. Well, okay, good news. It is about $15. So it has jumped up. And I think, let's see. When did it do it? It looks like maybe last year. It looks like it took a huge spike. So it had been, you can see it, the trend. So like you can see where it had been like around $5. So it looks like
then it jumped up like a lot.
Yeah. So I think it's probably because it's a revised, reserve list card. I think. Let's see if that's right. Yeah, it's a reserve list card. So basically, it can't be reprinted, and so that made the price like rocket.
I can tell you this: I think that we definitely sold that Chaos Orb at the right time.
Oh, I think so too, because it like tanked back again.
Yeah.
Well, I think what happened was that there was kind of an implosion from a bubble that happened, and so
yeah, we definitely sold that before the bubble burst.
Yeah, because it went up higher than that by a good bit, and then it like came back down lower than what it was when it sold. So,
right.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're talking about like speccing on stuff, I mean it's tough. I mean it's you can it's pretty volatile market, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely like Magic cards are definitely not like a good long-term investment unless you're somebody like Rudy who has like many different angles.
Right, sure. Yeah, and you know, I think what he does is he you know, his big thing is he sets on sealed product.
Right.
And he does it for years though, and it will like add value. And because I mentioned like the last time we talked about this on a stream, I said that sealed product will increase in value, and it's true that it does. Some of it takes longer than others, but it always is more expensive than what it was when it was released.
It's a question of whether, like, you know, what is the average return? What is the average 5-year return on a sealed box of Magic cards, and how does that compare to putting your money in like the stock market for 5 years? You know, that sort of a thing.
Yeah, I think the something looks it looked like something was like coming out of its sleeve. I don't know if it's it's not one of those clear sleeves, is it? It's like like if you look on the here, flip it like
okay, and
it just looked. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, do you see how like I thought maybe it was like something?
It's like coming out of its sleeve.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like that. If I didn't know what was going on with it, so. Okay, let's see. Is this good?
I think this is an okay hand. I'm gonna keep it. We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna try it, hoping that maybe it gets better. So yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
Right, you can go first.
All right.
Okay, cool. There we go. And then I will be done.
Okay. Thrown a bone.
Yep.
All right, this might already have been a mistake. Okay. Evil Presence.
Okay, cool.
So that is now a swamp.
Yay. Okay, that sounds good.
Done.
All right, and then I am also done.
Oh yeah. Waiting a lifetime to play Dread Skeletons again. Or are you gonna get rid of it?
I'm gonna power sync it, so you gotta pay 1.
All right. Yep. I think there might be an unlimited power sync in here too.
There might be. Okay. And then...
No, sorry. Into your play space there.
Use a swamp to play a brass man.
Okay.
And then I'm done. I think it's the lone copy of Brass Man, because I think there had to be when I ordered all this stuff, it just got shipped to John's house. So and I had written down the lists, and most of it was pretty intuitive because I mean they were monocolored things, but there was a bunch of artifacts that weren't, and so Brass Man ended up being one of those things that I think there's like 4 of them maybe, but there needed to be 60 cards in this deck, and so a single Brass Man showed up at it. So yeah,
I think Brass Man has gotten more action today than Brass Man has had in public in a long time.
Probably. Then I'm done.
Okay. All right. Coming along here, Scathe Zombies.
Okay, sure thing.
All right, then. Where did the skull tokens come from? What game did that come from?
So I had this game that had a plastic playmat, and it had all these there were these hex tiles as well, and like there were these, it was an army thing where it was like a giant version of like a minis game, except
Right.
the minis were not super mini. They were like decent size,
Mhm.
and they were attached on this board that had the stats on it and stuff like that. And you still rolled dice and things. And there was like a castle tower and all
Yeah,
kinds.
I remember it dimly. I just couldn't remember what it was called.
I just don't remember what it's
okay.
called either. But the tokens came from that game.
Yeah, I've still got some of those in my thing over there.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I guess. Yeah. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Man, things are great
Yep.
in Blackland.
Bogwraith.
Yeah, and I've got the Evil Presence combo.
Well, he's getting countered.
I figured you would. You don't want Bog wraithing around on you.
Nope.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. All right. Play a Prodigal Sorcerer, and then I'll be done.
Okay. Play a Pestilence,
Okay, cool.
and I'll go ahead and ping it right now.
Okay.
So each creature and both players.
Okay, all right. So he'll die, and we both take 1.
Right.
All right, cool.
I'm done. Eep is not a fan of the artwork on Pestilence. I was showing
really?
her that. She was like, nope, I don't want anything to do with that.
Nice. Play a Giamade Tome, and then I'm done.
Okay. Come on. Bam. It's going to be tough to get away from. And swing for 2. Actually, I'm not going to swing for 2 because you got Brass Man over there. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually just thinking about something like it would like, so if I blocked with Brass Man and you wanted to kill it with the Pestilence, it would also kill your Scathe Zombies.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah,
Pestilence is not an awesome card, but
yeah, it's a good way to, if you have to get rid of stuff,
right,
like you can.
Well, it's like that Tim.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, well, that happens, I guess. We're gonna take this guy.
Oh, nice.
He's a 1. Unfortunately, he doesn't die because you gave me a swamp.
Right.
Yes.
He's a 1/1.
Yes. So that's kind of a bummer that he is alive.
Yeah.
But he is a creature that is.
That's pretty good, though.
Yep.
Now he's still affected by summoning sickness, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Okay. I'll go ahead and cast. There's no artifact destruction in black, right? Okay.
No.
So there. I mean, enchantment destruction. Okay.
No.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and use the pestilence to kill.
Okay.
That guy.
All right.
And I will cast.
Oh, and we each take 1 for that.
Okay. And I will cast Unholy Strength on the Scathe Zombies.
Okay.
So the Scathe Zombies are 4/2 in this particular case now.
All right.
I'll tap 1 to gain a life from the Throne of Bone.
Yep.
And I will attack.
So he's he's a 4/2
Right.
with 1 damage on it from the Pestilence.
So he's a 4. Well, he's technically a 4/3 because of Unholy Strength.
Okay, with 1 damage.
Right, making him 4/2. So he's swinging as a 4/2.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. 4. I'll take 14.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll go to 14 and I'll take 4. Okay. Yep. All right. I'll play that and I'll copy him. So I have a 2/2.
Okay.
Yep. So okay. That is it.
Okay. What are you currently at now?
I'm at 14.
Okay. Okay. We will go ahead and cast a Frozen Shade.
Okay.
He is a 4/3.
Right.
Oh, he's also untapped. I'm going to go ahead and Pestilence for 2.
Okay.
And kill. Oh no, that would be real dumb because I just cast that Frozen Shade. All right, turn over, turn redo. I'm going to Pestilence first for 2 and get rid of the Doppelganger.
Okay. Sure thing.
Okay, we both take 2.
Right. Okay.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Frozen Shade.
Okay.
And tap an extra swamp to gain a life from Throne of Bone.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. And So now he is a 4/1.
Yeah.
So I will not be attacking with him right now.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
All right. Let's see here. Untap.
It's weird that Frozen Shade is not flying.
Yeah.
Since he's shown flying on the...
I know. Upkeep, I'm going to do that and draw a card.
Okay.
And then draw a card. Play a Prodigal Sorcerer. And I will be done after that.
Need to ban this guy real quick.
The like it's really funny. I almost seriously, when you played that Nightmare, I almost like scooped immediately, but I was like, I'll give it one more turn and see what happens. So
yeah, well, that's good because you never know. I mean, it's still pretty early on. Let's see. Okay, I'll go ahead and now, if I swing with both these guys, do you declare block, like if you choose to let this go through, could I pump it up after the fact?
Yeah,
after
sure.
the blockers? Okay, I couldn't remember how that timing worked.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so well, I'll go ahead and just Pestilence. Oh, okay, here's what we'll do. I'm going to Pestilence,
So,
now I'm going to pump him up.
well, you should do the Pestilence
first and then
yeah, because his pump will resolve first.
Okay, and then so Pestilence first for 3, and that eliminates both your creatures.
And him.
No, because he is 4. Oh yeah, never mind. I got power and toughness mixed up. All right, never mind. New plan. We'll just swing with both these guys.
Okay. So I will I'll block him with the brass man.
Okay.
So, and then I'll we'll see how much the rest goes
Okay.
through.
So it's just going to be 6.
Okay. I'm at 6. All right.
Now, does this stay? How it just goes away? So during your turn, you could Tim this guy, right?
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah. So upkeep, kill it.
Okay.
I need some action. So I'm gonna tome, draw a card. Yeah. Alright, well this actually is pretty cool. Play control magic. I'm gonna take him. So here's what's gonna happen. When I do that, that enchantment's gonna fall off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take the creature.
Okay.
And then that goes away.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Control. Yep. So, like, basically, what happens is it's like you still control the unholy strength,
Mm-hmm.
but since it's not attached to anything, it disappears.
goes away,
So okay. And then I will be done.
Okay. What are you at?
I'm at 6.
Okay. That's it.
All right, cool.
Yep. So, Pestilence wins the day.
Yep.
All right, why don't we swap decks and you can play blue? Actually, why don't we do, just so we can play all the decks, I'll play green this time and you can play black.
Okay.
Black's fun to play.
Yep, cool.
You know, this kind of a setup could theoretically work for Gloomhaven, you know, in terms of us being able to stream it.
Right.
The thing is just I'd have to set up like 6 or 7 auxiliary tables to like.
Oh yeah. Well, because that one table isn't.
Because like,
is that the table over there that was?
Yeah,
the table?
that was the. Well, originally when we played on that wooden table.
Yeah.
And
okay.
But like we could have the board here, and but I'd have to.
So yeah, I definitely I don't want to count it out that it's a thing because I definitely want to do it again. Right. You know, it's just it's a very logistical.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Yeah, is what it is. It's a logistical nightmare. I don't want to use the Gloomhaven helper program either. Like it felt weird, like doing stuff on the computer and also doing stuff on the board game.
Right.
And so, like, if we do it again, I just want to do it just like old school, which is the
I mean,
the cards and stuff.
I think it was. I think what could happen is that it could. Like it helped in some ways, but it also added an extra level of things to an already complicated thing.
Right.
The only thing it did really well is like if there was any kind of weird math thing that
it would work it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to say that I wouldn't use it because we do have that big screen. I mean, we could literally just load it up right there.
Right.
So I don't know. We'll have to give it a go at some point in the future.
Yeah.
Because I like this setup. Because with this setup, like we can stream stuff and I don't have to move things around.
Yep.
You know, it's basically I just moved the monitor over and it's done.
So how many people were in today?
I think there were 2 people watching last time I checked.
Okay.
So we got 4 right now. Yeah.
Are they the normal people?
That's a good question. Let's see. We got actually, I don't understand this because it says there's 4 viewers, but there's like a ton of people that are on.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how that works.
I see.
But Picard is here.
Cool.
He's always here. He's the Finnish malfeasance. That's his nickname.
I see.
Oh, Mitsuyama. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely something that you can put on if you just want people talking in the background. It's a pretty relaxing affair. What would you say your number 2 CCG was in your years of playing CCGs behind Magic?
Oh, well, because I only really ever did one other one.
Just World of Warcraft? Yeah. You didn't get into Versus or?
No.
For some reason, I thought you were big into Versus.
No, I never bought. No, I never even bought any.
When I first moved to Newport News, I got into Versus for a while. It wasn't even because of Dan. It was because like the local gaming shop. That's what everybody was playing.
Yeah. He because I knew he liked it for a bit. I did try HeroClix for a bit. I know it's not a card game, but it is a collectible thing. That was not any fun.
Yeah, I've heard that is not fun at all.
I mean, it was fun buying the stuff.
Right, and it's fun to look at them. Yeah. You know.
But the actual gameplay, like there'd be, one of the problems is I'd never done any kind of tactical thing ever, and so there are people that like that's very important. Like if having a lot of experience in like how to deploy your army in a certain way is pretty crucial to being successful. I mean, I guess other games like your skill is equally as important as well. But I mean, it was very apparent that my lack of knowledge of like how to deploy my army the correct way was a huge
And
factor.
were you up against people that were much more experienced in that most time when you were playing?
Absolutely,
So, yeah, that can kill any game really.
Yeah,
it's just like you know what you're doing, and I sort of don't, and it's not fun.
Yeah, like I understood the rules and stuff, and that wasn't a problem. But yeah, like when to hold a guy back and stuff like that. I mean, it really was. I was way.
I can tell you probably the thing that I was the most excited for that was the biggest letdown was that Star Wars collectible miniatures game.
Oh that's right. We tried a game of that. Didn't we?
Yeah. I think I played one, and I was just like, this is just not. It's not fun for me.
Yeah, that's that game. Turning back to Mike, that's like he got really into that. Like after he got out of Magic, that's what he did and stuff. So
yeah, I mean, like the miniatures themselves look awesome, and so like that part of it was really cool, but the game itself like was it just didn't do it for me.
I don't know if he still does that or not. Oh, that's not gonna work at all. One land.
See, I had one land my first draw with that deck too.
Yeah.
But I decided to let it ride because I also had Drudge Skeletons, and I knew they wouldn't let me down.
Well, I had a Drudge Skeleton as well, but it was just like it was not. I also had like...
Well, I had Evil Presence too, and so I knew that would slow you down a little bit,
sure,
so I kept it on.
So the two cards that were still in my hand were like hose cards for not black. They were a green and a red one, so...
Okay, I think this can work. Maybe.
Okay.
So have we decided if we're going to be taking burn or not?
Oh no.
Okay. Because there's going to be there might be a situation with this game coming up where I might theoretically be taking some burn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with this one.
Okay. All right. We'll see how this goes. All right. You go first.
Okay. Go.
Okay. Play Wild Growth.
Okay, cool. All right.
It's not actually in play.
All right. And it is now swamp.
Oh, not good.
So it's a swamp, but it does
produce an extra green.
So it produces a black and a green.
It's a duel.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna sell this bad boy.
Yep. It only took 3 cards to make it.
Yep.
Okay, sure, go.
Okay. What is the black and green Bayou?
Yeah. So, well, it's a swamp. So it's funny. It's now a basic land swamp that produces a green in addition to its swamp. So it's not like both a forest and a swamp.
Even though the card says this card is both a forest and they had to change it.
No, I mean this card.
Oh yeah. But I mean, like if you had the real card.
Oh yeah, it actually like online it doesn't have any text on it. It just says forest swamp or swamp forest or whatever. Yeah. Okay, bearing it up.
Done.
Grizzly bears. We'll play a Scathe Zombies.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
And the Grizzly Bears will swing for 2.
Okay, I'll take 2. 18. That's an unlimited Grizzly Bears too, beside of the other one.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I remember finding that in the my stack of stuff.
Well, I think they actually sent that one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
because I was looking through and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is unlimited.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah. I'll take free unlimited cards. Well, I mean,
yeah,
unlimited cards for the price of revise anytime.
Sure. Okay, play a Pestilence and I'll swing for 2.
Okay. I'll block with the other Grizzly Bears.
Okay. Bye-bye, guys. And then I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
I'll swing for 2.
Okay. I think this is a good time to kill them both.
Okay.
And we both take 2. You're at 18. And then I will be done.
Okay. Did you? Okay. All 4.
Oh, that actually is gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if there's no creatures in play, it's gone.
Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy. I guess there was never a time when that was like that in our last game.
Right, no.
Okay, I'm done.
You've drawn all 4
Yeah.
grizzly bears now. That's insane.
And I've drawn no land since that first forest.
That is pretty crazy. Let's see here. That just doesn't.
Yeah, even just thinking about setting up Gloomhaven is making me not want to play it. Because I was like, yeah, we could probably do that, and then I just remembered everything that goes into that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna play a Dark Ritual, and then say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play a Drain Life for 5 on that guy.
Okay.
And then I'll gain 5 life. So
you can drain more than the
yeah,
thing
because it's
is.
dealing damage. Because I'm like
Okay.
So, yeah. And then I will be done.
Okay. Cool.
What's really interesting about this is that, like, this deck produces so much like mana. Really, this is like very bizarre.
Yeah.
That, like that one is doing that.
All right. Wooden
Okay.
Sphere. Take a
All
point of
right.
burn.
No, you don't
No.
take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Why did they eliminate mana burn?
I think they thought that it was like not a very fair mechanic because it led to some really weird timing things.
Like with like player deaths and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, okay. Let's see.
Land not a problem for you.
No. It should go.
Okay. Man, it's like
I think when land will not be your problem, it's going to be not your problem for like many turns.
The
in
rest
a
of
row.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't cast any of this stuff. I am finished.
Play a Throne of Bones, so we're gonna.
Same.
Yep. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I think I have to discard 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Oh no, I will not discard. Crumble your Throne of Bone.
Oh.
And it's buried.
Yeah,
there's no going back.
That's right.
You gain 1 life.
I gain a life.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back at 20.
All right, done.
Sure go.
Yeah. Discard Crawl Worm. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a little while before that gets played.
Yeah.
All right. A potentially large frozen shade.
Oh
coming
yeah,
up.
that's not good. Man, no.
All right, I'm done.
Finally. But is it too little too late? So I have two green and a colorless, basically.
Yep.
Done. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Done.
All right. Swing for 6.
Can I do anything to prevent that?
I think the only card in that deck that can kill that is a Desert Twister. And he calls 6, I think. Maybe 5, I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
Okay, you're at 12. And then it's your go. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. So let's see. Seven.
Take it.
5. Okay. There you go.
Timberwolves.
It bans.
And and I will also gain a life from that.
Okay, cool. So you're 6.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that will stave off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, his non-flyingness. All right, well, we'll play a Hypnotic Spectre.
Okay.
And I will be done.
Okay, I'm gonna do a. I'm still.
Are you short?
Yeah, I'm still short 1. Still short 1. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna swing for 2 flying.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right, and then I'm gonna randomly discard a card.
Oh, okay.
Life Force.
All right. That was, if I could have had one more and just countered that, then it would have been a whole different game.
Oh yeah.
But, all right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm done.
All right, so we'll tear him, and then.
All right.
Yep. I actually, when you drew that, I actually had that in my hand, and I was like, I just drawn it, and I was like, man, I want to see if like something can come back out of this, because so.
You know, we did take a lot of forests out of this deck.
I don't think that's the problem.
played.
I think it's got 19 in it,
Okay.
so I don't think that's an issue.
Because it wasn't like there wasn't like a whole ton of forests like coming up later.
Well, because the thing with it is it has 4 Llanowar elves and 4.
Yeah, it just doesn't need.
And 4 wild growths.
Right. It doesn't need that many lands.
It just that happened that there weren't very many that showed up for it. So
let's try it again.
I mean, you could cut like a big thing and put an extra forest in there or something, I guess, but. I don't think it normally should be a thing.
Right. However, I did draw all 4 grizzly bears. That will probably never happen again.
Well, at least it was like the thing you could play. So.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I started out strong. I just couldn't. You can't capitalize, and then black is going to run away with it if you don't.
Right.
So I'm sure you've seen all of the craziness over like all of the cards that are going to be changed now because of all of the issues going on.
Are you talking about
like the one that has the hooded guys on it?
Oh yeah, well it doesn't exist. Like officially, it doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, they which the very funny thing about that is you know what it's done to it?
Oh, it's made. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's but what's really crazy about it, and the reason why it's even more valuable now, is that they've convinced like stores like Star City and Cool Stuff and Card Kingdom to not sell it.
Oh, wow.
And they're not. So that means that people that are selling it, there's limited availability.
Right. Because I wonder if like Star City and all these people, I wonder if they actually like destroyed their stock or what they did with all of their.
No, I don't think. I think they would be dumb to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's probably like they're probably selling it under not their name, like under like a fake like thing.
Far City Games.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing because like there's no way that they're gonna lose money on it. I mean, stuff. I mean, they're just like their face is going to like they're gonna be like, yeah, we support this, but. You know, at the end of the day, they also support capitalism.
But apparently, like Wizards has like this culture of like just being horrible, like just like in general. Like there was all this stuff on Reddit.
Oh yeah,
about how like.
Yeah, they're like they are. Like, I mean, I don't. There's probably other companies that are this way, but they are the most. They're like. There's like a difference between inclusion and some sort of. It's almost like that they've like taken a stance so much that they've become like exclusionary in a weird inclusionary way, and so there's like people that they're like almost like a hate group for people that don't agree with everything. So it's there's a whole long thing that happened a few years ago where this guy and he is a pretty terrible guy by all accounts, but like some employees of Wizards got onto this guy and they got him lifetime banned. They got because they didn't like what he was talking about, and they encouraged people to flag his account on YouTube for inappropriate material, so that everything would get demonetized. And they did it with Patreon too.
Wow!
So they really wanted to get this guy like out, and that's like not good either.
Right.
I mean, you know,
right. That's like really going after somebody that you don't really need to.
Right.
All right, so I will go first.
This. Okay. Yep.
Done.
All right. So there's something that I purposely tried to make this not be able to happen too much, but it's going to happen right now. So we're going to play a Dark Ritual, and we're going to play a Hypnotic Spectre.
Okay. Well, I mean, that is one of the best like opening turns in the game.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and then I'm done.
Okay.
I think I included 2 of these in here. So.
Yeah. All right, done.
I'll swing for 2 flying.
Okay.
And then
discard a card at random.
All right. And then I'm play Drudge Skeletons, and I'll be done.
Okay. Well, no shortage of grizzly bears again. Go ahead.
All right. Swing for 2 flying.
All right.
And then I will play another Drudge Skeletons, and then I'll be done.
I think it would be worth thinking about, like, what is the best optimal first turn in every deck, and if there is no optimal first turn that's as good as that, maybe like taking out the specters, because I mean that is that's game breaking when it's
I mean the what you could do is you could leave those in and take out the dark rituals.
Right. Oh yeah. Either way, but you just I mean because that is you that's something that's very unless there's something that's equivalent to that in every deck.
Right. Yeah. And and I don't think that green has anything like that crazy. So like red could kill it, white can kill it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And of course, but I mean, it's first turn. That's the thing. Like,
well, yeah, if me going first, I should say.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, it's still like that. I mean, it's devastating. Mm-hmm. It really is. I will swing with both the grizzly bears.
I'll block one of it and then regenerate, and then I'll take 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there's 4 dark rituals in there, right?
I think so. There's 4 or 3. I don't remember. Okay. I'll swing for 2 again.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay. And then the random thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then I'm done.
Yeah, I think it's over. Swing for 2.
I'll then block with the 2 drudge skeletons and regenerate them.
Okay.
I'll swing for 2. Living lands. I'll play a Bog Wraith, and then I'm done.
Done.
Okay. Play a Throne of Bone. Scathe zombies. I'll gain a life. Spectre 2. And then random card. Alright.
Yeah. I concede.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing that because there's no flyer. I don't think there's any flyers, and you already destroyed my Desert Twister.
Yeah, there's a he flies cockatrice.
Right, but I mean he's already gone.
Sure.
So I mean like 15 cards down, I could have got a giant spider.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what do we got here. Okay, so there are 3 dark rituals. So I could no, there are 4. Okay, so I guess what you could do is you could take out like 2 of them, maybe.
I think. I mean, like what I was talking about. Like, let's talk about like what is the optimal first turn for each deck, and is there anything that is as good as Dark Ritual into Hypnotic Spectre?
That probably, out of all 5 things, is probably the best thing that can happen.
And then when you multiply that with like the black deck itself has yet to lose, like I'm wondering if the black deck itself is just too powerful with that in it too.
So you could, if you took those out and replaced them, we could probably find something to replace out of it, I think.
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
We'd already taken out Wild Growth before. That seems weird that we would take that out.
How many how many wild growths are there?
So it looks like we'd taken out. Well, we took out 5 cards before. We took out Fungosaur, Wild Growth, a Thicket Basilisk, a Giant Growth, and a Giant Spider, and I guess we replaced them all with forests.
That could be it.
But again, I wasn't exactly drawing forests like crazy in that game either.
So okay, so let's see what some cards that could. All right.
I think there's way too many big creatures.
There could be. There could be. Okay. So I'm gonna look at the 4 and up stuff.
Right.
And what's there?
Another Thicket Basilisk, Giant Spider, Giant Growth, Fungosaur. So these we definitely don't need.
Right.
These can possibly be replaced.
Okay.
Are there just not that many green, like cheap green creatures that fly?
Oh, there's hardly any.
Yeah.
Like
Besides Script Sprites?
that's the only
Yeah.
one from Revised.
Right.
That is.
And because Cockatrice flies, but it's so expensive.
Right. I mean, because if you look at
Hey Frodo, how's it going, man? We're just hanging out, playing some Magic.
Okay, so there are 30.
We're actually in deck building mode right now.
So there's 31 cards here that are under 4.
Okay.
Okay, so there's definitely more
Cheap cards than expensive cards.
Yeah. Okay, so the cards that need. Okay, so I think we're gonna cut the crawl worm.
Yeah, I think it's a good move.
Okay, so and I think we want those. I think.
Yeah, we just need more flying protection.
Okay. And that's good.
Yeah, so just to give you a heads up, and if you are late joining the stream, we're playing differently than you normally would, where we each have our own deck. Basically, we've worked together to make 5 different decks of cards that we're trying to make equally balanced. Each of them is a single color. So we're trying to make green a little bit more competitive by switching some cards around. Was Magic big in the Netherlands, Frodo? Was it a big deal? Is it still a big deal?
Okay, and then you can choose one of any of those things.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the cheapest one. So we'll go with Fungosaur.
Okay, all right. So I have added. Yeah, so this is the lowest cost way to play. So yeah, it only has. I mean, when you're talking about creatures that are over 4, there's only 3 now, and everything else is like very cheap.
Okay,
So
let's try again.
I think that Okay, now I need to figure something out about this black thing.
Right.
So let me see. I know what I can see. Let me see the white deck
Okay.
and the red one probably,
Okay.
because I think they have the most artifacts in it
Mm-hmm.
that can maybe be switched out, and then I can.
It's
figure
more
out.
Brassman and Black Deck. That's guaranteed to
Yeah.
take it down a couple notches.
Yeah, I think that's actually exactly what I'm thinking about. So let's see. There's one.
You should have held on to him, Frodo. When did you play? Did you get in early? Like what years? I don't know what I did with all our extra cards.
Okay. What's this stack?
That's the stuff that we're not currently using, but it's just land
Okay.
and green cards.
Okay. All right. So. Alright, so I put in 2 swamp and 2 brassmen to offset that. We're gonna take the lone brassman out of the blue deck because it's just weird. We'll put it back in the white deck. We'll put an island in the blue deck. And I think that is everything. So we've created our own mini ban list. Dark Ritual was deemed too powerful.
That's right.
Before it has been banned.
That's right. At some point in the future, when we get this thing really, really down, I'm gonna make the deck lists and put them on Reddit, and of course, what will happen is that everybody will immediately think that this is the most garbage thing that's ever existed, and give you no quarter. But it would be cool to see if other people get involved in this sort of format,
right,
and see what other people do.
Yep. Yeah. If you add a bit, like let's say you add $10 more, okay? Well, you can actually do a lot more adding $10 more.
Mm-hmm.
You can make it a little bit better and stuff like that. Like for the red, I'd probably put a Shivan Dragon in it.
Mm-hmm.
The black, you could put something like Singir Vampire or something,
right?
Kind of thing like that. So,
right. Yeah. The thing is just it's just about making them balanced.
Right.
And
sure.
so
yeah. I want to play the green one.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanna see what is going on with it. Because I knew there's a green card that I wanted to get for it, but they didn't have any in stock at the time. The Elvish Archers. It's a 2/1. It's a 2/1 first strike for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have gotten them, but they were out. So I think that's why there's Grizzly Bears maybe in here instead.
The Grizzly Bears are.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a good card too. Yeah. 2/2 for 2 is always a good thing.
Yeah.
But 2/1 with first strike is.
Yeah.
Now, what is haste did not come about until later on, right? Or is
there's some cards. No, there might be some cards back then that had. Yeah, there's cards that had that. Like there's a card called.
Is haste the mechanic?
Yeah. So,
okay.
So it's just it used to say unaffected by summoning sickness.
Oh, right. Okay.
But there are some things that I think had that back then, but I can't think of any right. There might be a card in Legends called Thunder Spirit that has haste. I think maybe it's a 2/2 flying first strike haste. I think.
Okay.
For 3, 2 white and a colorless. I think.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it looks like a cloud with lightning coming out of it. It's I think it's a reserve list card, and I think it's expensive now. So that was like from 94. So yeah, ideally, I think what you'd want is to try and get like some acceleration to get like one of your big guys out like ultra early.
Right.
That's what you're hoping for.
Right. In an ideal world, that would. But when I mean, like I said, we played twice and I drew not very much land at all.
Yeah.
And so.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna have a land problem now. Yeah, I won't have a land problem now.
All right. So why don't you go ahead and go first?
Okay. Play a Scrib Sprites, and I'm done.
All right. Evil Presence.
Okay. That's all right. And I'll swing for 1.
Okay, I'll take it.
13, and I'll play another Scrib Sprites. Then I'm done.
I'm done.
Okay. Interesting. I'll swing for 2.
Okay, I'll take
and play a Land War Elves, and then I am done.
Okay. Not expected.
All right.
Done.
Giant Spider, and then I'm done.
Terror.
Yeah.
Attack.
I'll double block it.
Oh! All right.
All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. It was a very costly turn for everyone.
What's going on in Cookie Talk, Frodo? What are they talking about on there?
Okay, so basically, when you tap the land, it's destroyed. But once it's destroyed, you get to put it on another land. So, okay, then I'm done.
Okay. Now, when I tap the land, can I use the land before it's destroyed?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna, yeah.
Pestilence.
Okay,
And destroy it and put it on one of your forests.
okay, sure thing.
Done.
All right. That's be crazy.
That's cool, Frodo. I'm glad you're getting your moment in the sun with your 5-hour high score, man.
I'll swing for 2.
Okay, I'll take it.
15. Then I'm done.
Okay. I'll play a. Oh, I will draw first. play Dredge Skeletons, and then I will Pestilence for... Oh, no, I will not. I will not do that at all. I will say I am finished. That's funny, Frodo.
Okay, and then I'm done.
Okay. Okay, I will Pestilence for 1. And then I will...
Okay, so I'll giant growth him.
Okay. And then I will regenerate my Dredge Skeletons.
Yep, and I'm gonna regenerate him.
Okay, and then your kudzu land goes away, right? And goes to one of my swamps. Okay. And I will... Now, can I Pestilence again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, I guess I'll...
So, like, he's, like, has a regeneration shield, so you can do it again for each, like, instance.
Right. Now, how does your regeneration work?
I can do it the same way, yeah.
Okay,
so I can do
you've got 1 more mana available,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
No, because I've already Pestilence. Oh, no, you giant growthed it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just wait until next turn.
Yeah, because he's still, like... Yeah, because he won't die either, because he still has the giant growth until the end of turn. So...
But if I... No, it would be a waste.
Right.
Okay,
sure.
Right, I'm done.
Basically, we would just be like losing life.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I am going to... This could get interesting because it could end up being where no one has anything because like all our lands are dying.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, Kudzu is a real interesting card.
Yep. And all our creatures could die potentially too. So we're just in a stalemate.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll swing for 2.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay, 12. And then I'm done.
Kill this swamp. Put it on your forest. Juggernaut.
Ooh.
And I am done.
You can go.
Okay. Maybe it'll put it. I'll terror him.
Okay.
And then swing for 6. And just to make things fun, I'll also go ahead and get rid of your. I'll pestilence your. This pestilence for 1 basically.
Okay.
So kill my red skeletons too.
All right. So when are you pestilencing? Are you like, so?
Okay.
Are you doing it before? Like.
So yeah. Let's just back up.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're attacking.
So no.
You're pestilencing.
I'm pestilencing before I attack, so
Okay.
the attack gets through.
Okay. All right. Got it. So we each take 1, and then I take. Is that
5?
5?
Yeah.
All right, 13. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Black, green. And where else? And then I am done.
Okay. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. Okay. We'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and pestilence. What are you at now?
I'm at 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. And what am I at? 11?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and pestilence for 2.
Okay. 11.
And then I'll swing for 5.
Okay.
And then I'll cast at red skeletons.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. All right, we're gonna do something weird. Play a living lands. So all my forests are. So I have 2 forests. All right, we'll put it on a swamp.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 2 1/1 creatures.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm done.
Okay. And what are you at now?
I'm at 6.
Okay.
And then you win.
Yeah, because I can just pestilence and then.
Well, you can. I mean, you can just attack and win.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, even though black was still the winner, it seemed more even that time. You know, I sort of wasted my hypnotic specter because I wasn't thinking about blocking both. But just that first turn hypnotic specter is such a such a devastating move that there's nothing else like it.
Yep. Agreed. I would have liked to make an all artifact deck, but there wasn't enough to do that, or they were all like horrible.
Right.
Yeah. Right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Anybody still hanging out with us? Besides Frodo, doing double duty, Coco Talk. Picard, still with us. Good man, good man. So I think what we should do now is play red against black.
Okay, cool.
That should be pretty good.
Yep. And then I think what else that we should do is we should use my today. We should use my. I had got this fundraiser, like one of the like a fundraiser card thing, like from a person I work with. Their kid was selling it. I got this Qdoba thing, and so I got a buy one get one Qdoba coupon.
We're definitely doing that too.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no question about
and
it.
it's awesome because it's like buy one get one for the weekend only. So this is that time. So
I can't believe Aaron would rather watch Coco talk than us play Magic. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the green deck.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Do you want the black one or the red one?
I'll play the red one.
You haven't ever done the red one?
I don't think I've ever played red.
So. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. These are the two sort of aggressive decks.
Mm-hmm. And it's really funny. Like, I don't think I didn't necessarily like design this to be aggressive, but it's
black by its nature.
But it seems like it is more than I thought that it would be.
Mm-hmm.
It was really weird.
I mean, there's just so many, like Pestilence just is such it's a devastating card.
Right.
Like,
I guess I didn't think that it would be that crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it is.
Right.
It's, in the future when we as we play more, we might want to even cut down and only have one Pestilence instead of two in there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know the other thing that the red, like they were out of stock, were Goblin Balloon Brigades.
Mm-hmm. Now what does that do?
It flies, flying? But you got to pay a red to make it fly.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a 1/1, but it can fly for a single red.
Yeah, the Goblin cards are always cool.
Yeah,
like they're always funny and.
Yep. And like if I had more now I'll tell you what, if I was really doing something, I know what I would do with the blue. I would like change it up and like make it like get like some like Lords of Atlantis and make it like all like a merfolk deck. Like there was two ways to play it, like ultra not aggressive or ultra like aggressive, and that would be the way you could do it.
Yeah,
and you could make it like really heavy, like and stuff. So.
Yeah, well, again, it's just about like how can we make them all balanced.
Right.
So no matter what we play, it's always a close game.
Yep. All right.
Have they redrawn Singir Vampire since the original art?
Oh yeah, several times. Okay. I think. Like the last art they did, it was actually kind of neat looking.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking on the original art.
No, it's kind of like a weird sort of like Nosferatu-ish kind of a thing, but like much lamer.
Yeah, definitely doing.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm keeping this one.
No land. So.
Oh, yeah. This one's like hardcore. It's playing stuff fast. It's not playing stuff good, but it's playing it fast.
Mitsuyama, I'm glad you're still with us too, man. You're welcome to come to Qdoba with us afterwards.
Yep.
It's down at the Huntington Mall. I'm sure you know how to get there.
Mm-hmm. Where's Mitsuyama currently at?
England.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you end up having to get rid of that? Did all that food end up being eaten?
Oh yeah, Aaron took the rest of it home and had it for dinner. So yeah, everything got eaten. Good. There wasn't very much chicken left.
Right.
And so, but yeah, it all got eaten. So that was good.
Good deal.
Man, I'll tell you. Then when we get back from Qdoba, we watch some 76 Guardsmen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
I'm on this like vintage drum corps Facebook page where they just post old shows all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
That's good.
It's funny though because like the comments. Like I don't even know why they have a comment section because it's all the same. It's like all the comments are like, "This is real drum corps,"
right? Sure,
and it's the same people.
Yep.
Man, 78 muchachos. It's so loud.
I think I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a much better hand. All right, let's see. You can go first.
Okay. Brassman.
Yeah, Brassman gets a lot of play.
Yeah.
When do you think the last time Brassman was played on like the world tour?
Probably never was.
Really?
Yeah.
Like not even once?
I don't think anyone's really like played it much out of.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
start things off with a good old Iron Star.
This is the guy that did the art for Black Lotus. Is Christopher Rush.
Really?
I think he is now deceased too. By the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. It's, Black Lotus is... I wonder if they were going to I'm sure they would draw it differently now.
Yeah, well, like the Magic Online version looks different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
All right, I'm done.
Play a Drudge Skeletons, and then I'm done.
Okay. I'll go ahead and shatter your Brass Man.
Okay.
I'm done.
I'll swing for 1.
Take it.
And then I'll play another Brass Man.
He's back.
Yep. And then I'm done.
Okay. Uthden Troll.
Okay, cool.
Done.
I'll play a Pestilence.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
Play a Mons Goblin Raiders.
Okay.
I'll play an Iron Star. Now, how does this work?
Are you?
Okay, actually, I want to do that in reverse order.
Yeah.
I'll play an Iron Star.
Yeah.
And then I'll play Mons Goblin Raiders.
And then you can pay 2.
And then I can, so it's not like one activates both. Okay, because that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that because I need to leave 1 for the upcoming Pestilence to regenerate my Uthden Troll.
Right. But you'll still gain...
gain 1.
Okay, cool.
And I'm, you know what? We'll swing with the Uthden Troll.
Block with the Brass Man. So
Man, I forgot about Brass Man.
that's all right. You don't have to regenerate because it's like I'm tapped out. So
okay, all right, done. Brass Man lurking in the shadows.
that's right. All right, you get a swamp.
Okay. If you could get any like original print of an art from Magic, what would it be?
An original print?
Yeah.
I'll show you my favorite art. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, that's cool. What's that from?
It's from like Shards of Alara. So it's like 2010 or no, maybe later. I can't think when it came out. Let's see if it tells me. (2008). I had a playmat of that once.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so it's like a really cool art, like big, because there's like, I just like that art a lot. So probably that one.
That's cool. I don't know what I'd get. Definitely not Ancestral Recall.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Yeah, that's the problem. Like some of the old art is like, if I wanted a print, I don't think I'd want any old art print.
I mean, most of it's like objectively horrible.
Right. Yeah.
All right. I can't remember.
You attacked with the troll.
Okay.
And
so it seems like you were in the middle of something because you tapped that.
Well, Yeah, there's nothing.
Oh, you untapped your brass, maybe? No?
No, I think it just, I don't know what
Okay.
happened, but there wasn't anything that I would have done. Oh, yeah, I know what it was. I played that Evil Presence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I
you
did already do that.
drawn, Yeah.
Okay, do I want to do that yet? Does that make any sense? I mean, well, actually, this is a good time to do that. So, I'm going to, because you don't have a mountain untapped now.
Right.
So, I am going to,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because,
yeah.
that's an excellent move.
okay, so I am going to do it for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll regenerate my Drudge Skeleton.
Right, yeah. That's a perfect play.
Okay, and then we are both at 18 now. And I'm going to go in for the 1 on the Brass Man. All right,
Okay.
and then I'm done.
Okay. 1, 2, 2. Dragon Whelp.
Cool.
Done.
I'll pay 3, so we'll kill both of these guys, and then I'll regenerate him.
Okay.
And we each take 3, and then I am done.
Okay.
Oh, did you gain a life? Oh no, you never mind.
Yeah, I wasn't able to tap extra. Okay. I'll cast Atog, the
Okay.
Defiler,
Sure.
and I'll gain 2 life.
Okay. Cool. You're at 16.
Done.
All right. Huh. That would be very costly. Because he can be a
Be a
4
5, a 5, 5,
6. He can be a 5 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I couldn't even kill him, even if I wanted to. Well, then we'll play a Frozen Shade instead.
Okay.
And then I will be done.
Okay. Rod of Ruin.
Cool.
Done.
Now he can be a very, very big Atog.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack with Frozen Shade.
Okay. I'll block with the Atog.
Okay, so
I'm sure you're going to pump it up.
I'm going to, let's see, 1, 2, 2, 3. So right now I'm going to stay at 2, 3 right now.
Okay. Now, you know, for everything that I feed it, you can pump it up more, right?
Right.
Yeah. So there's not even a reason to do that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll just
All right.
get rid of it.
And then I am, so let's just, like, okay, so if you were to if you were to like, so 2, 4, 6.
Mm-hmm.
So he could be a
7, 8.
7, 8. Okay, and if you were to do that, so I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, like,
you wouldn't technically be able to kill him.
Right, if you were to do that.
Right, but I don't want to get rid of all my artifacts.
Sure, yeah, I was just, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll be done.
Okay. Okay, I will tap 3 colorless, tap Rod of Ruin, and get rid of the Frozen Shade.
Okay, so I'll pump it.
Oh, so you can do that even if it's tapped?
Yeah, because it's, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm taking it back.
Okay, sure.
Okay, instead, so what's the biggest you can make the Frozen Shade right now?
5, so he can have a 6 toughness.
Okay. Instead, I will cast a 1, 2, 3 and a red. Let's leave that untapped. I'll cast a Hill Giant and gain a life for it.
Okay, cool. So you're at 17.
Mm-hmm. And I'm done. What are you at right now?
I'm at 15.
Okay.
Oh wow, that would just be gross. I drew like I drew this thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like very bad for white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it, Gloom?
Yeah,
So,
white spells cost 3 more.
I think that was the last appearance of Gloom, wasn't it?
Maybe. I'm not sure. It might.
I don't remember seeing.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to Pestilence for 3, and then I'll pump him up 3 and regenerate him. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so and then we each take 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I will swing for 3.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right. You're at 11 and I'm at 12.
Okay.
And then I am done.
Okay. So now I will destroy your Frozen Shade with the Rod of Ruin.
Yes. There we go.
Okay. And did you see that ahead of time, or did you?
No.
Okay. And a Tog Mark II.
Cool.
And done.
I don't know why that was tapped. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna raise dead the Frozen Shade.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
And I'll play it again. And I'll be done.
Okay. Play Mon's Goblin Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Gain 2 life. And
So, not that it really matters, just in case, but might it be better to use the swamp?
yeah, I mean,
land?
yeah, if I had anything in my hand
sure,
that
yeah,
I could use.
okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
And so, yeah, just gain 2. And
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. I'm gonna play a Juggernaut. And I am done.
Okay. Here is a granite gargoyle.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm done.
All right. The end of your turn. I'm going. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, no, never mind. Forget what I was about to do. All right, we'll just do it this way.
Yeah, man, we're still at it. This is our last game. It's coming down to the wire.
Okay.
It's not coming down to the wire. Chad's going to win.
Okay, so I'm going to Pestilence for 7.
Wow.
And I'm going to regenerate the Drudge Skeletons.
Okay. So if you Pestilence for 7, obviously, let's see. So why would you do that?
I want to see if you clear off your whole board.
Okay, but if you Pestilence for 7, you're going to lose all your creatures.
Except for the Drudge
Except for the Drudge Skeletons.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so 2, 4, 6, I can save the ATOG. I can't save anything else. This is a counter. It's not until end of turn, it's a counter.
No, it's definitely like other ones are like, yeah, I'll show you.
Did you make a special appearance on Coco Talk today, Aaron? Okay.
Yeah.
We're playing by revised rule.
Right. Yeah, so you can keep it alive, but you gotta get rid of
everything else.
Yeah.
You know what? At this point in the game, I don't have a whole lot of other stuff going for me, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay. All right. So basically the board is gonna be this.
Right.
And we each take 7. So I'm at 5 and you're at 6. Yeah, okay. All right. And then I'm done.
Okay.
Now, as long as you don't draw a fireball, like this played out okay. Okay, and that does it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, come from behind.
Right. So here's what was going to happen. I was going to drain life the next turn, and get back some of the life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's definitely. I still think that black is very powerful. I think that red is the only deck that stands a chance against black at this point. We'll have to play more just to make sure.
I think white could probably do because it's got so many anti-black
stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool experiment because we're constantly tweaking things.
Right. Yep.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Matsiama. Yeah, it was a good match. Mm-hmm. I think that I think all these decks are fun to play in their own way, which is that's the point.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
As long as we have good games, I don't care who wins. It's just
sure. I want to. I think this one needs to be a little bit better. I think that's the only one that I'm like kind of not happy about. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it's okay. So
Yeah. I mean, I've got some. I may. I don't know. I don't know if I have any like good green cards up in my binder or not.
I'll check. I'll see if some of the stuff that I was like wanting to get is back in stock, and
Okay.
I'll buy it and stuff
Okay.
like that. So
Cool.
yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for the stream. Thanks for tuning in for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, so we went for a while. And we're going to go get some food, but we will be doing this in the future now that we've got the camera set up that is conducive to this. And we'll also be playing some board games because this is very easy for me to move things around, and this is a nice big space.
Yeah.
So we can play some board games too.
Cool.
All right, see you guys later. Adios.
Adios.